leader calls on THA to pay daily rated workers. Attorney General to mediate Registrar General impasse, and the Chief Secretary blasts Caribbean Airlines for adding flights at the last minute for Tobago Carnival. Good evening, I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards. This is the Tobago Updates television news for Wednesday, 25th October 2023. In the news tonight, the Minority Leader Kelvin Morris chastised the THA for their non-payment of salaries to workers at the Division of Infrastructure, Quarries and Urban Development. He called on the Executive Council to address the matter immediately. Ariana Scipio has the details.
Minority Leader Kelvin Morris complained that daily rated workers at the Division of Infrastructure, Quarries and Urban Development have not received their salaries for 2 fortnights. He mentioned receiving calls from some of these workers who were affected.
These workers would have indicated to me that for the past 2 fortnights, they have gone to the ATM, they have pushed their cards in the ATM machine, and their accounts are reading blank.
He further commented by stating that these workers had expected their salaries to be deposited into their accounts, which has not yet occurred. Morris stressed how much these workers rely on their salaries, which were already somewhat insufficient, forcing them to live from paycheck to paycheck. He pointed out the rising cost of living and the increasing difficulty of the times, describing the situation as extremely unjust and unacceptable. He also called on the Chief Secretary to ensure that these workers receive their payments.
I am calling on the Chief Secretary because clearly the Secretary of Infrastructure don't care. He don't care if these people don't eat. He don't care if these people don't get paid. So I am simply calling on the Honorable Chief Secretary, please find it within your heart to ensure you are the Secretary of Finance. Do whatever is required.
He pointed out that more than 2,000 workers have gone unpaid for over a month, yet they continue to report to work. He expressed his concern that this situation has had a negative impact on the families of these workers who rely on their income. Morris also contended that millions of dollars are being spent on Carnival while workers are not receiving their salaries, and he believes that the issue of non-payment is occurring too frequently.
I do not recall a time when the issue of late payment and non-payment has ever been so consistent. Yes, of course, at times you may have different challenges, one-off, that may occur, that might lead to persons not being paid 1 fortnight.
He also asserted that the problem of delayed and missing payments is happening across numerous divisions in the THA. Once more, he calls upon the Chief Secretary to guarantee that workers receive their salaries by Friday. If not, he declared that he will advocate for these workers and intends to do so during the Carnival celebrations on Sunday in Scarborough. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
Well, Attorney General Reginald Amore is hoping that mediation can resolve an impasse between senior employees at Scarborough's Registrar General Office. The impasse resulted in the suspension of birth and death certificate services for the first 2 weeks in October. Those services have since resumed, but there remains a problem with the issuance of land documents. The Attorney General addressed the matter during his contribution to the budget debate in the Senate.
While the Tobago Public can access services at the Registrar General's office for birth and death certificates, there continues to be a problem among senior workers.
There has been the impasse in Tobago with respect to differences between the Registrar General's department and the caste, that is to say, the Tobago office responsible under the Prime Minister's Office for the Affairs of Tobago.
In a recent memo, Karen Bridgewater-Taylor, the Registrar General, refuted claims that the Tobago Registrar General's office had closed, causing Tobagonians to travel to Trinidad for essential services offered at the office. She also denied reports of bodies piling up in a local funeral home because members of the public could not get death certificates. The conflict arose when an employee in the Tobago sub-office refused to follow her directive to train in Trinidad, insisting that such orders should come from the permanent secretary at the Central Administrative Services in Tobago. Bridgewater Taylor clarified her authority under the Registrar General's Act. She said the worker is obligated to report to her directly. The Attorney General has sought legal advice on the matter,
which in my view has gone a long way towards resolving what was a difference in interpretation of the applicable legislation that governs the relationship between the Registrar General's Department and CAST.
Amor wants to meet with both parties soon.
Is to invite the Registrar General and the Permanent Secretary of CAST to a mediated meeting with me, so that we can sit down with the benefit of the opinion that I'm now in receipt of, in order to put a speedy resolution to what really are differences of opinion, not substantive, and which I am very confident can be resolved by earnest, honest conversations.
Meanwhile, in the memo, the Registrar General clarified that she did not lock staff out of the system. Instead, a worker sent from Trinidad was locked out of the office by a security officer, allegedly following instructions from a senior officer. The Registrar General expressed concern about a senior officer from the Registrar General Department being humiliated and traumatized while carrying out her lawful duties under the Registrar General's instruction. Candace Jackson, Tobago Updates Television News.
The Trinidad and Tobago Inter-Island Transport Services and Caribbean Airlines have increased the number of available seats to accommodate individuals who intended to visit Tobago for the October Carnival celebrations. Reporter Tanika Cruikshank tells us more in this story.
Secretary of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation, Councillor Tashia Boris, had earlier pointed out that the limited number of flights on the Caribbean Airlines discouraged potential visitors from attending the Tobago Carnival festivities. However, there have been some improvements. In a news release, Caribbean Airlines announced the addition of 42 extra flights operating between the island from October 18 to October 31st, providing an extra 4,144 seats during the carnival season. Chief Secretary Farley Augustine questioned why CAL waited until a few days before Tobago Carnival to make these necessary adjustments.
I don't know what it would have taken for Caribbean Airlines to just do this earlier, because the need was there all along. And you have to understand that it's a sort of catch-22 when it comes to marketing. Because if we spend the money on marketing, we have to be sure that there are flights to bring people. Because we could spend the money on marketing in a big way, and then there are no flights, and so the money is wasted. And so knowing just a few days before is really an insult to Tobagonians, to be honest.
The Chief Secretary stated that Caribbean Airlines could have handled the situation differently in order to accommodate and support Tobago Carnival, similar to how the ferry service had done.
So the port is different, and to their credit, they are making extra sailings because the demands have increased, and they have sold out their previous demand for the weekend, and so they're adding more to facilitate. That's the kind of partnership we want.
Meanwhile, the executive chairman of the Tobago Tourism Agency Limited, Alicia Edwards, provided her perspective on the arrangement, noting that the airline expanded capacity showcased in the commitment to ensuring seamless travel during the week. She emphasized that the airline would continue to collaborate with crucial industry partners to create a destination that remains accessible, competitive and sustainable, ensuring the long-term success of Tobago's tourism industry beyond the Tobago Carnival. Tanika Cruikshank, Tobago Updates Television News.
In a recent traffic enforcement exercise in Tobago, police officers from the Tobago Division issued 43 fixed penalty notices for various road traffic violations. The patrol covered areas such as Crown Point, Sherburne Road, Blackrock and Bonaccord. The infractions included 29 notices for seatbelt violations, 6 for vehicles with defective tires, 5 for driving without valid insurance, 2 for carrying passengers in a dangerous manner, and 1 for failing to secure a child under 5 in a proper restraint or booster seat. The exercise is part of ongoing efforts to enhance road safety in preparation for the upcoming Carnival celebrations from October 27th to 29th. Stay with us, we'll be right back with more news.
LP, just yet. I just yet. Any drink by the bar, give me plenty. Calibre liquor shot at the century. No. Now the thing start. Fill up me drinks to me heart and me essentials.
The countdown is on
for the greatest carnival weekend
in the world. It's time for
Tobago Carnival, Friday, October 27th
to Sunday 29th. Come witness the release of the revelry and the ritual of the road in Tobago.
This our wee carnival.
This is our wee carnival.
It's time
for Tobago Carnival. Ready yourself for the ritual of the road.
Log on to welcometobago.com for more details. Tobago Carnival, Friday, October 27th
to Sunday 29th.
Hey, hello guys, welcome. Come have a seat. Oh, this is so stylish and I love the fabric. Darlings, you must tell us where you got your new furnishings.
We got them locally at Standard. They've got new chic European furniture, crafted from high quality material.
Oh, Standard?
No, it's Standard, their brand new Hive collection.
Experience luxurious European furniture at a price you will love. The Hive collection, now exclusively available at Standard.
You know, who would I ever believe, Jessica could take care of a child,
I know, right? I'm a kinship foster parent to my nephew Malik.
Papa, you remind me of my grandmother, you know, when she used to take care of my cousins.
If I didn't step in, I don't know where he would have ended up. Plus, I get support from Children's Authority, training, and counseling.
But Jessica, you're not married?
That doesn't matter. Once you have a safe home and you're related to the child, you're good.
So they just give money to do this?
Yeah, they do give me some money.
So, Auntie, you can buy all my games for me?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Malik, but that money's to take care of you. Okay, smubble up, is.
I will not try. Mommy, you can buy.
No.
Wait, I didn't even finish my sentence.
About Lamborghini, you can get lamb stew for lunch.
Auntie Jessica could only come when you come in, because all them does do is talk people business.
Malakay, I'm only going on the bed.
But Mommy, the boy don't even live here.
Yeah, go to your bunkers.
What? Bunkers? Where's that?
I think I'm getting pretty good at this.
When you don't know she boy blazer sharp like a razor.
I'm gonna be in Tobago.
Tobago Carnival.
Last lap, October 30th.
October 30th for last lap.
Yeah, my boy gonna be representing Jamaica. Barbados. From the Bahamas.
We're going on a Grenada inside that Tobago. We coming.
Welcome back. Minority Leader Kelvin Morris has questioned the Office of the Deputy Chief Secretary regarding a circulating document displaying the salaries of certain staff within the division. Morris described the salaries shown as exorbitant.
And I want the Deputy Chief Secretary to answer whether these persons were, not now, but at any point in time, engage with the Office of the Deputy Chief Secretary in the positions so listed, and whether those persons were in fact at any point in time paid those salaries.
The salaries ranged from $16,400 to $34,000. Morris noted that he has not observed any significant accomplishments from the Office of the Deputy Chief Secretary which would justify the substantial salaries paid to its employees. He characterized it as a wasteful allocation of resources.
And what is even more disturbing is that these same people are the ones who are telling Tobagonians that the fund, the resources, the monies that they are getting from Trinidad is inadequate to fund Tobago's development.
He criticized the administration for continuously complaining about Tobago's budget allocation while simultaneously paying high salaries to its staff. He questioned how they could afford such salaries when they claim they lack funds to pay CPEP workers and daily wage employees. Tobago Updates attempted to reach out to Deputy Chief Secretary Dr. Faith B. Israel for a comment on the matter, but all calls went unanswered. Following 4 days of debate, the Senate passed the National Appropriation Bill for 2024 last evening. Finance Minister Com Imbert wrapped up the debate and addressed concerns raised by the independent senators. More in this report from Candice Jackson.
At the conclusion of the national budget debate, Finance Minister Com Imbert acknowledged the concerns raised by independent Senator Helen Francis regarding the proposal to raise the pension age from 60 to 65.
I fully understand the flip side of the coin. Fully understand it. That young people may see that, look, this is going to deny me entry into the public service, for example. This is going to deny me promotional opportunities. I have to wait another 5 years. This may limit my job opportunities. I understand all of that.
Minister Imbert pointed out that the government is compelled to make this change due to the shift in demographics in society.
But based on the information that I have available to me, we do have an aging population with respect to our national insurance system, which is where the issue really is in terms of the sustainability of the national insurance pension scheme. We have far more people enjoying benefits now, pension and so on, than before, and fewer people are entering the system.
He pointed out that the decision is not set in stone, and if the new pension age is accepted, it will be voluntary, giving citizens the choice of either retiring at 60 or 65. Meanwhile, Imbert also addressed concerns expressed during the debate about the impending property tax, stating that it will not be as burdensome as some are suggesting.
In the 230,000 valuations that have been done, 50% of them are going to pay less than $1,000 a year, $80 or $90 a month. So the vast bulk of the population will be paying a small amount of property tax, yes.
On the lower end, the minister approximates that the property tax would amount to about $250 for 10% of the population.
The person you are talking about who built their house 30 years ago and cannot afford $250 a month, they apply for deferral and that's the end of it. That's old age pension. It specifically speaks about people on fixed incomes. It refers to that. And other people who are unable to pay the tax because of hardship, you apply and it's deferred.
In response to concerns raised by independent Senator Dr. Maria Dillon Remy regarding Tobago's allocation, the finance minister stated that he consistently adheres to the law and makes decisions based on the resources that are available.
So we do give them the lump sum and they do whatever they want with the money. And we have been giving Tobago, THA, more than UNC ever gave them in that 5 years that they were in government, Mr. President.
The National Appropriation Bill 2024 was passed in the Senate and sent to the President for ascension. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates Television News.
Member of Parliament for Princestown, Barry Padarath, has accused the government of planning to lay off numerous Wasa employees just before Christmas. Padarath, the opposition's shadow minister of public utilities, expressed concern about recent reductions in national insurance cost of living allowance and the salaries following the approval of the 2024 budget. He claimed that a business model submitted to the Regulated Industries Commission indicated the intent to cut thousands of Wasa jobs. Padarath called on the Minister of Public Utilities to clarify the government's position and criticized the secrecy surrounding the matter, emphasizing the need for transparency and consideration of employees' livelihoods. Well, stay with us. We'll have more news right after the break.
Hey, hello guys, welcome. Come have a seat. Oh, this is so stylish and I love the fabric. Darlings, you must tell us where you got your new furnishings.
We got them locally at Standard. They've got new chic European furniture, crafted from high quality material.
Oh, Standard?
No, it's Standard, their brand new Hive collection.
Experience luxurious European furniture at a price you will love. The Hive Collection. Now exclusively available at Standard.
The countdown is on
for the greatest carnival weekend in the world.
It's time for
Tobago Carnival,
Friday, October 27th
to Sunday 29th. Come witness the release of the revelry and the ritual of the road in Tobago.
This our wee carnival.
This is our wee carnival.
It's time
for Tobago Carnival. Ready yourself for the ritual of the road.
Log on to welcometobago.com for more details. Tobago Carnival, Friday, October 27th
to Sunday 29th.
We in Tobago for Carnival with the award-winning band Fog Angels, Juve and Mass.
You don't know it's your boy Young Brother representing for Fog Angels, Big Bad, Juve and Mass Band.
2 days of excitement, 2 days of jam on the road with Fog Angels, Juve and Mass Band.
Push back, baby. Push back on Fog Angels, baby.
We're Tobago's premium, all-inclusive Juve and Mass Band that consists of costume, free drinks, free food, goodie bags, makeup artist, t-shirt cut designer, pre-party, after-party on the beach, live DJs, biggest artists, 40-foot music trucks, tight security, VIP service on the road, and a decade of experience.
Fog Angels now. Take bamboo, gal. Fog Angels, Juve band. Take bamboo, gal. Ha! Fog Angels, Mass Band.
For your premium all-inclusive packages, check Facebook, Instagram, or visit www.fogangels.com or call 492-9454 or 788-5481. Juve and Mass in Paradise. Play safe, play sexy, play Fog Angels.
Fog Angels make you feel it, feel it.
But this place is boring enough. We don't even do nothing. Let me go somewhere now.
I really want some new things, yes? Poof. Then look no further. Portmore is the place for you.
Oh, really?
Yes, you can have anything that your heart desires. Take a look for yourselves. A world of endless opportunities. Feeling hungry? Go get something to eat. Books and stationeries, games, and much more. Portmore, the island's beat.
Right now, Tobagonians are just scurrying down to Bonaccord, right in Stobie local road. You know why? To come down and shop at Authentic Builders General Hardware, the only hardware store in Tobago that is giving you guys Trinidad prices. So for instance, such as steel, 1/2 inch and 5/8, $7,895. 5/8 construction ply for $260. Every single thing that you will need to do your home renovation or start your new construction, we have it right here. And to get your quotation, it's very easy. Just WhatsApp us at 272-1990 and we will do your free WhatsApp quotation for you.
Inn and Suites will be transformed into Carnival Central starting Tuesday 24th October. Our Sweet Soca series has something for everyone, and best of all, it's all free. On Tuesday, we host our final Panorama J for the season with none other than Cats and Jammer Steel Orchestra. On Wednesday, Macaltasia is sure to be a hit on Ladies' Night as he touches the stage to Dingolay and more. On Thursday, we partner with Hush for the Cooler event. Check them out at Hush the Event for your tickets. We're back on the terrace on Friday for Calypso Night with reigning Calypso monarch Dwayne O'Connor, Johnny King, Ainsley King, and Rosalind Reed. On Saturday, the action continues with a special carnival edition of the Barbecue Lime. On Sunday, an all-inclusive brunch will bring down the curtains on Tobago Carnival 2023 Sweet Soca Series. Only a few tickets remain as space is limited. Get yours from a comforting front desk or at islandetickets.com today.
Hey, hello guys, welcome. Come have a seat. Oh, this is so stylish and I love the fabric. Darlings, you must tell us where you got your new furnishings.
We got them locally at Standard. They've got new chic European furniture, crafted from high quality material.
Oh, Standard?
No, it's Standard, their brand new Hive collection.
Experience luxurious European furniture at a price you will love. The Hive Collection. Now exclusively available at Standard.
Thanks for staying with us. Augustus Mitchell, the proprietor of Mother Streak's Guest House in Crown Point, has raised concerns about a long-standing issue of residential dumping near his property. This problem has not only adversely affected his business, but has also raised public health concerns in the area. Here's more.
The owner of Mother Streak's Guest House, Augustus Mitchell, who is a resident of Crown Point, is calling for relief from residential dumping. Situated on Merchant Road in Crown Point, the guest house is adjacent to a dump that has been causing business, environmental, and health issues for the past 7 years. Mitchell stated that he had raised the issue with the Public Health Department and the Ombudsman's office, but they provided no assistance. He explained that the dump has discouraged people from staying at the guest house.
We want relief here, people. As a matter of fact, if it was possible, I could have sued the health department and these people were here, because my business here, the only way people come in my place is people who are accustomed coming in my place. No new people who come in my place.
Following his plea to the Ombudsman, he was informed that the case regarding this dump site had been closed. Additionally, he was told that relocating the dump to Cove was not feasible due to space constraints. Mitchell pointed out that this situation has led to public health issues, including pest infestations that affect the residents on the compound.
And I'm left in a quandary here because a man that living by me here in my yard here says he sees a snake walking through the place already. On my wall right here, it does have big black roach, where they call them German roach, walking up on my thing here. Over my wall, I just have to throw kerosene there almost every week.
Mitchell noted that the PDP had pledged to address the dump issue during the THA elections, but no action has been taken. He mentioned attempting to engage with the area representative to resolve the problem, yet it proved unsuccessful. He emphasized the urgent need for relief. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
Now for the weather forecast from the TNT Met Office. Tonight, expect partly cloudy conditions with possible showers in some areas, particularly after midnight. There's a low chance of isolated thunderstorms. Temperatures will reach a low of 27 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow's weather will be variable with occasional showers in some regions. There's a medium chance of heavier rain or thunderstorms, mainly from early morning to afternoon. Conditions should improve by the evening. Temperatures will reach a high of 32 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 36 degrees. Seas will be generally calm with waves up to 1.3 meters in open waters and near smooth conditions in sheltered areas. Sunrise is at 5:53 a.m. and sunset at 5:40 p.m. This brings us to the end of our newscast this evening. Recapping the headlines: Minority Leader calls on THA to pay daily rated workers. Attorney General to mediate Registrar General impasse. And the Chief Secretary Fali Augustine blasts Caribbean Airlines for adding flights at the last minute for Tobago's Carnival. Please stay tuned to Tobago Updates Television for live coverage of the Tobago Soca Titans finals scheduled to start at 8 p.m. I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards, thanking you so much for joining us and wishing you a great night.